Welcome, Aquarius, to your love reading for the week of March the 2nd to the 8th of 2020. So, three brackets we're going to do Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday through Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday. So, Monday and Tuesday is here, and there, what came to me with this spread, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse, and then the Nine of Cups. There are, if you're dealing with somebody, say a fire sign, that person might want their space, so they're forcing that on you in a way, like they just want to be left alone or they want to do their own thing, and that could be causing some frustration with you. You might be a bit annoyed because I feel like this is wanting to connect with them, but you might not be feeling all that confident right now, insecure at times, but it's often kind of knowing that you either have someone that you're getting to know or you're getting closer to, but you still don't feel all that great. So you want some kind of confirmation from that person as well. So I feel like whatever attention comes your way or whoever it might be around, hey, you'll take it. That kind of energy. So I feel like you are being tested, so to speak, to find your own happiness right now. Being independent of that particular person because it's like you need to right now and not lean on them, especially if it might be financially, and those might be some issues where you're frustrated that money might not be coming through all that much and you might not be feeling up to par with somebody else. You could be comparing yourself, so be careful with doing that. But then when things are not truly coming through, like messages, playful messages from your romantic love interest, it doesn't mean that they're not into you completely. For some, now that might be the case, they may not really be into you all that much and they may be doing other things, and that could cause a bit of insecurity. But I feel like this is the energy of you having to find your own joy doing your own thing, maybe your own separate friends. If y'all have the same friendship circle or whatever, that might be an issue. So be careful with being frustrated and then coming through a bit too harsh and saying certain things with your friends, because that might come through with your friendship circle, maybe interfering with the connection. And some of you might be dealing with children that might be around, and they might just be a bit tough to handle, a bit loud and obnoxious. And you're trying to make some changes and help them with that, but just be aware of that kind of energy coming through with Monday and Tuesday. So Wednesday through Friday, Aquarius, it seems like you do have something that you need to decide. Now, you might not choose to do it right away. You could be in limbo, and the reasons why you're having to choose or make a decision is because someone might be, now the King of Cups is showing up, and this is a water sign, and it's a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, but it seems like you're bound or restricted with that person. Whatever rumor might be being spread throughout the week, or this is something that has been going on for some time, it's like you're reluctant to open up that avenue of communication. So you might be staying back. You might have received some information about someone, and whatever they might be saying, it seems like this person could be coming through like they're going to do the right thing. They have the potential to do the right thing, but you're not sure about it. So but also, some of you, if you're in a connection with somebody and you need to either move on, it might be hard to do that with the energy of the Eight of Swords. So I feel like wherever you are, you might not be coming out straight out to communicate, even though this is going to be in your element. You're trying to really think about what you need to say or what action you might need to take when it comes to a particular person that's either on your mind, because they're at the head, it looks like, and if you're on their mind as well. So it seems like a little bit of hiding, but be aware of a lot of it seems like a few people might be going through where you have some people that and they might be kind of talking in the background, saying that you're up in the air about what you want to do, or somebody's up in the air about you. And people do these things. It's a lot of petty things that go on, a lot of things that people talk about, but you can't control that. You have to do you. So I feel like this is a time of thinking about what you want to do with someone. So that is Wednesday through Friday. So for Saturday and Sunday, Aquarius, we have the Ten of Cups in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, and then the United Cups in reverse. Now, the other cards that popped out, they flipped out my hand now, and I did all 11 signs so far, and you're the only one where the cards just like flipped out of my hand on onto the floor. So this energy is a bit more intense, I feel, if you're dealing with somebody and it's almost like you're not going to be the happiest, not be a happy camper maybe this weekend, but it's telling you to focus on your happiness. If you feel like someone is very overbearing or a bit too controlling and it's causing you to have these responses, a bit of jealousy, a bit of attachment to this person, I feel like you have to let that go. Even if they are jealous of you and what you might be doing, and if they're coming through and you just know that, I feel like that's the behavior that could be coming from that person. We have an Aries that came out twice, but then we had a Queen of Wands that flipped out in a different card. That could be another fire sign, but they're coming out reversed. So it's not good because it could come through very manipulative, and it's almost like it's if you're used to things like that, you shouldn't get used to it, but it's something that you've experienced, and sometimes you feel like over time that person can change, but sometimes people don't change in the way that we need them to in order for a relationship to be healthy. People can make some changes for themselves, but it doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to be up to your standards when it comes to the respect factor, being honest, taking care of things, having fun, and really trying to commit and saying that we're going to try exclusively. But if not, we can be single and work on other things. So there still might, I feel like there's still a little bit of energy of letting someone go, even if they've been treating you wrong. I feel that someone rather focus on being manipulative rather than focus on a common goal or working or following their own hopes and dreams. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Ten of Wands in reverse, and these are issues of if someone is not really getting that act together, if you feel like you're too attached to somebody, and even though they have this pull on you, there's something that you have to learn about this particular person, and it just for even this week or this weekend does seem to be some kind of separation that could be tearing you apart a bit, because this is the one of the most intense readings I've done for this week. But try to focus on your desires, focus on other things when we don't constantly think about someone, or if we're not, what it's going to might be hard with you being an Aquarius, but looking at older pictures or just looking at them via social media, or just in our mind when we're doing other things that can please us, that can help us get away from the things that bring us down when it comes to a particular person. So focus on being on your own, doing things on your own, and finding that happiness and joy. I feel like that's really going to be important for you. All right, so that's going to be your reading for the week. Hope the messages helped out. Wish you the very best, and you can always receive a private or personal reading via the email in the description of the video. Have a good one.